Hi, welcome to the video. No, I'm not caught up in a war zone, just fireworks. Just a random video basically. Feel like making it, why not? So, ever since making, the keyhole video explaining it, there've been the odd few people who think I've been threatened, I've suddenly changed my mind, I've made a big U-turn. No. Simple reality is, back then, I saw what to be of an eye, and then after time of studying the footage, I eventually realised there was another factor to play. And the whole reason to why I did not see it immediately is simply because of the quality of the video. The quality of the video isn't great. That's just down to the technology used at the time. Whereas if we look at someone's like Really Robbins' video, like how in recent time looked at that rock with the weird shaping, it was obviously much clearer to see, much clearer to pick up on. So that's all it is at the end of the day. But reality is, it makes sense to why people pick up on certain things and misunderstand, misinterpret the situation. At the end of the day, I am Mr. Misunderstood. I don't really have to explain because I know the way certain people react, especially the human race. That's another story. But yeah, you've got a mystery, and on top of a mystery, and then you've got the odd few people suddenly going quiet. Depending who you are. 1 minute Sean's doing his videos, and then next minute he goes really quiet. That's just because he's busy. But still, depending how you interpret it, ooh, he's gone silent. Who else next? Oh, Really Robbins gone silent. He's suddenly gone. Oh, and now I've suddenly done a U-turn. Yeah, you can see the order of events. I can quite clearly see it and understand why people think certain ways. But I think the thing you've got to ask yourself, if one was being threatened, why am I still, covering the mystery? Surely I would just put it to a complete stop immediately. Not that I haven't. Regarding the next video, I'll be looking at basically some missing profile of Kenny. Just looking at his last known location, tracing back to Kenny's last known source. And also another thing which was strange, but yeah, that'll be the next video. God, I'm a fat bastard at the moment. Never mind, that's the way things are. So yeah, quick random video, why not? See what happens next. I think one thing for sure though, when I was making these videos, the first one I made 2019, which was the playlist, just at the time felt like a mystery, felt like worth covering, all the way up to the keyhole, not the extra keyhole videos, but the other keyhole, the very first one. Up to a certain point I thought, you know what, there's nothing else that could be done, there's nothing else that could be covered. There's only so much you can look at. I even did the video where I said, you know what else can be done? Not really anything. And ever since, I've made at least 10 more videos. I think at least 10 maximum, probably. I think it's going to keep on going. I know some individuals will complain saying, oh, kind of drip feeding it the way it's being done. At the end of the day, you can't see everything all at once. So over time you notice and pick up on stuff. You don't see it all immediately. That's how it works, that's how the progression works and how you solve stuff. And this is the thing. You've got certain sites, which I won't name, where anonymous people are sharing ideas. But why? Why does it need to be anonymous? Is it because they know something most of us don't? Why does it have to be so secretive? I remember in the past, one individual informed me that my video on the keyhole, the very first one, was being used on one of the forums, one of the websites. But when I said to the individual, why not get him over here so then I can answer whatever they've got, and they said, oh no, they don't like being told what to do. I mean, what the hell's going on here? I mean, are these like some secretive people or something? Piss off, Train, trying to do a video. Thank you. So yeah, it's a bit weird the way supposedly the people act around it. But you know, at the end of the day, it's just a different platform. YouTube, what I'm on. This, you know, could be the same as what? Reddit. How you get those mystery groups. How you get all these people chipping in, adding in ideas, thoughts, updates. Because look, you see lots of these mystery channels on YouTube covering all kinds of cases, disappearance cases and murder cases. And, you know, the narrator, the people a part of whatever, end up referencing in the videos, and even before making a video looking at other websites to, you know, get information. And, you know, at the end of the day, my channel, you could say, in a way, is like a collection or some kind of archive of all the solved or discovered stuff, which you'd probably see on a forum-based website. But this is all in video format, which may be or may not be better, who knows. And another thing I just wanted to mention, fucking me, is basically, do you know when you get all these YouTubers, mainly the big name ones, the popular ones, semi-popular ones, who create all these videos on the M Cave mystery as well as Kenny. Have you noticed one thing? It just seems to be one big trend bandwagon. Basically, all these YouTubers chip in, doing the same regurgitated story on Kenny. Once there was a hiker that liked hiking. He found an M Cave, then he told people online, then people told him to go. He went back, couldn't find it, then he went back again and disappeared. The end. The same old script, same old bullshit. How many of those YouTube channels actually provide useful information, updated information? Do any of them reference back to the recent hikers, or maybe the odd discovery made by me? Or no credit, nothing. Jeff isn't acknowledged after what he's done. Sean isn't really acknowledged by a fair few YouTubers, and then some other people along the way. I mean, why? Because, you know, when I've thought of making videos in the past covering something, I thought, you know what, has it been covered enough already? Yes or no? And in times, yeah, it's been covered well. So I'm thinking, well, there is no real need for me to make a video. It's been covered, it may have been solved. So what use does it serve if I make a video myself? Especially if I don't even have any other viewpoints. Then it would be seen as doing it desperately to get views, you know? And I think that's what quite a few people are doing. Yeah, you see these waves of patterns of people coming and going. You look at Kenny's hike video, one minute you see a massive surge of all these foreign Russian people commenting, and then the next minute you suddenly see a wave of Brazilian people commenting, then probably Indian and whatever after that. And it's just all these people having the turns making the videos. That's not the end of the world, obviously, but I don't know, me personally, in my opinion at least, I just don't see the point. I don't see the point in making a video on something that has either been solved or covered enough already, and there's not really much else to mention. You know, the only people you can excuse, I guess, are the ones that covered it early on when the case was still active or so, because maybe they didn't have much to work off from then. But ever since, things have been solved along the way, things have been noted and acknowledged along the way, newer findings, weird stuff, and yet none of that is included in any of these people's videos. They're just giving the same old script. So I kind of find it a bit pointless. Nevertheless, I think that's me done. That's me out. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's it for now. Goodbye.